So it says to get to number 99, I need, and I don't know um, if that's like in gifts, if that's like in taps. I don't know. Every time, and I'm gonna have to go to Coach Ray and ask her, or Monster Mar, um, disabled, but able Chris, she didn't come on today because every time I ask somebody else, they don't know no more than I do. So I'm trying to get to that answer. I know we reached it yesterday, but that's after Beast Mode came in and did finish the gallery. So we reached it yesterday. So I know it tells me I need two more fragments, but I don't know how you get that. I don't know how you get that. I want to discuss beauty tips for us that are over 60, but I'm afraid to hit the line. Why? That is a wonderful niche. Hey, baby. Hey, Steven. Hey, Ellen. Thank you, sweetie pie. Okay, Jessica was not the first one here. Where is Jessica? I hope Jessica is okay. See, when somebody don't show up, I'm gonna be thinking about her. Miss Latanya. Follow the line. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let me see what you do. Okay. No bow. All right. Deep. Look, make a time. Make a time when you're gonna do it. Hey, sweetie pie. Hey, Beverly. How you doing? Hey, Steven. How you doing, sweetie? Did you have a great day? Make a time that you're gonna do it, and just tell everybody you know that you're going to do, and we'll be over there to support you, because the first time you hit the button is always hardest. I'm going to say, and to be honest with you, I'm going to say it's the first week, not just the first time you hit the button, but the first week, because the first week you're going to have one person in your room, two person in the room, three people in your room, right? And you just got to keep on going. You have to keep on going. Sometimes you get in there, you start talking to yourself. Most of us talk to ourselves around the house anyway, while we're cleaning up, while we're doing something. And if you want to stand up there and like wash dishes and stuff and say, like, y'all, 60 and up, I think these beauty tips need to go like this or like this. And when I finish doing what I have to do and I go and relax, I'll do this, I'll do that. I think you can make it so you won't be so self-conscious and dependent on looking at how many people in your room. Thank you, cutie pie. I appreciate you, sweetie pie. Thank you. Right. Thank you for your heart me. If you come in, give me a thumbs up. If you come in and give me a heart me, I appreciate it. And tap that screen. It's changing. What it says, I got 45 minutes left. Thank you, sweetie. How you doing? It's morning already. Beverly, where you at? It is 11:14 p.m. I am in Virginia. I am in Virginia. I am Ava. I got a little bit of hair, but what I want to do, I want to dye my hair, and I think I'm gonna go to the barber shop and get me a haircut tomorrow. Um, if you know anything about lupus, your hair can thin out, your nails get weak, your bones get weak, your teeth get weak. So yeah, it depends. But you know what? I got a whole bunch of hair around here if I want some. I have a whole bunch of hair, honey. You need to get as many as 1.6K diamonds, which is gifts from your check to get 10%. Oh, so, oh, okay. So that's just equivalent to, um, okay, so like 1.6K diamonds. What makes up a diamond? How much makes up a diamond? Like when I go to some people live, they'll say, I need 10 galaxies or I need so and so donuts. But I don't know that part. I don't know that part. I don't understand. Nene, she is my social media family. So she's asking, hey Prophet, how you doing, baby? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Sending you love and hugs from Virginia. I appreciate you. Hey, 61 grad, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate it. All of that is compliments. I just try my best to be the best that I can be. I told you, after the unaliving of my son in 2019, it just made me just to be more in tune with what a lot of people say and do and think and things like that. I'm a better listener than I used to be. I try to be as patient as possible because I know everybody is going through their own thing. So I think with that, and with that, I think my body and mind just went through a deep meditation, or something. It just, I used to be, I could be the person that go off just like that, be mad, upset, just like that. It didn't take much, but it doesn't. I just don't have it in me. I don't, I'm just exhausted in that aspect. I'm a fighter for my life. I'm a fighter for other lupus warriors, anybody that have autoimmune. I'm a fighter for the next person that can't fight for themselves. I would give all that I can. But right now, I'm the head of the household. My husband is older and retired now. Things are different. My life is different. At this age and older, after being retired for years, I would never think, nobody wakes up and think about being sick, or nobody wakes up thinking about health issues and stuff. We all know that those things can happen to us, but and I commend the people that prepared for that. I commend the people that prepare for illness and mortgage, and somebody that lose their job and stuff. I know when we was younger, they told us have 3 months worth of bills saved up, or 6 months worth of bills saved up. But in 2025, if I was talking to a classroom of kids, I would say try your best to have a year or 2 years worth of bills saved up. And that means all your bills, the mortgage, the rent, everything. Now, and who can do that? Who can do that in this time, in this day and time, right? Hey, Matthew, sweetie, how you doing, baby? I appreciate you. Hey, Don, thank you for coming in. Hey, Lions Pride, sending you big hugs from Virginia. I appreciate you. Hey, Heart, vampires lurking, feeding. Mm-hmm. Return, subscribing, likes, comments, share. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Right? Yep. Go ahead. Follow, like, subscribe, all of that. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Ava. Yeah, I did. I told you. Yes. Thanks, Steven. I appreciate you, baby. A lot of new names. Right? Thank you, baby. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Right. Blessed. You got number 3. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. You need to get okay. Yeah, I already answered that question. Hey, Chabby, like, right? Yeah, we're trying to break it down and we're trying to figure it out. And the other thing is that we know everybody is trying to figure their thing out. Everybody is still learning, and they go to what works for them. What works for them might not work for you. It's some basic things that you can teach everybody that works. But what I have been noticing, so many people, algorithm is changing. So many people likes and follows are changing. So many people used to can come on an app and it's automatically 100 people in that room, 200 people in that room. Some people have 1,000 people in that room. Some people, and don't let that mislead you, especially for my ones that's trying to level up. Because I have went into people rooms and this number was huge, 500, nothing, nothing beside their name. It was 400 or 500 people, but nobody tapped, because it shows you all of that. It shows you the people that tap. It shows you the people that got their daily heartbeat. It shows you all of that. So don't even let that number bother you at all, because they can have 300 people in that room and nobody's tapping, nobody's sharing. It's just the same few people. It's the same few people, a whole lot of people looking, but nobody saying nothing. And that's why I go back to reiterate that the people that want something different, you have to try something different. People say they want something different, but they don't want to try something different, you know? And if the first thing that you do every day is just start talking, if you just start talking in the chat, getting used to talk in the chat, then when you push the button and go live, it's going to be a little bit easier. How you doing, Queen 3? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Let me see what you do, Queen 3. Let me see. Thank you, Queen 3. Queen 3 is a teacher, a minister, a mother, a grandmother, a grief counselor, a musician, founder of Compassionate Friends Network and Support Service. Now, Compassionate Friends, I think where you located, Queen 3? I think Compassionate Friends reached out to me when my son, Nashville, this is I don't know, unless somebody else have your name. Yeah, my son was unalive in 2019. And I want to say in my email is a group called Compassionate Friends. It's a network. Okay. Right. It's a network. I have a grief page, not here, but I have a grief page on the book. And my son named Omar Green, and his page did very well. And I want to say I get an email from Compassionate Friends. I want to say that's what I get. Right. But nice to meet you. I'm glad you stopped by. Glad you came in. I appreciate you. Right. Thank you for doing all that you do. It's really hard. I do not stay on his page. Thank you, baby. I don't stay on his page long. And it's so much of a coincidence because the reason I got on social media was because of his page. Because soon as he left this earth, it was a lot on social media, but it was over there on the book. And the reason I got on social media was because of his page. And I started meeting people because of his page. So it's different. But now I don't go to his page a lot because it takes so much out of me. It's so many people that come through that page that at a different place than I am. Yeah, it's that. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Hugs and stuff. That everything. Sending love back out to y'all. Right. It's a lot of people that I can't keep on reliving it like that, like they do. Right. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And we be talking about it a lot. It's been coming up a lot. Thank you, Bless. Right. Thank you, Lions Pride. Hey, Lou, sweetie. How you doing? I need this to stand up a little bit better because I can't see. Right. I can't see y'all. Trying to see y'all. I appreciate it. Treetop. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Right. That's what we do. Now, if you have not been here before, we try to make sure everybody get prepared. That's better. Right? That's better. I can see. Hey, Michelle. Right. I did, Nene. I did not go to the Apple store, but what I'm going to do is, I think, and that's why I said I go live Monday through Friday, because on Saturdays and Sundays, it's so much I need to do. Like I need to go, I might have to stop buying stuff from Family Dollar because I need to get a real surge protector. The one at Family Dollar is not holding it. So I need to get a real surge protector. I think I need to go to like Lowe's or Home Depot to get the real one. And then I need the cords to set up the real one because something blew out the light. So I want to say it's something that's too strong. And even with the ring light that I bought, the ring light keep blowing out. I lost my grandson a year ago, so I understand. Thank you, baby. I am so sorry. I tell people all the time, people can say what they would do. People can say how they would react. If I was you, if I was you, you don't know. And I would want you to be me. I would not want you to be me, right? I wouldn't. Being a grief counselor did not make it better. It was the first born, that's my son. My son was the firstborn grandson. Yes, he was the first boy. He was, and my brother had 8 girls, and I had the first boy, right? And is I can only imagine my grandmother that raised me. She left the earth first. She was the first person that I had to deal with far as grief, because before my grandma, I never went to a funeral. Nobody in my circle ever passed away. And it was different for me. So my grandmother was real hard for me because she was the first person that we ever went to a funeral. I don't know anybody past her. So when my grandma came down here from Baltimore, New Jersey area and came to Virginia, to Richmond, my um mom and uncles and stuff, they was the first generation born in Virginia. So our family officially started then in our family there, right? So then my son, which is my mom, and then it was me. I had the first grandson, the first boy grandson, right? And it was difficult. I know my grandma would be like, I haven't been gone 2 years and something like this happened. I don't know. I don't know. I know it was hard. I know when I walked in that room, and it took me a while after the doctor said that he didn't make it. I just couldn't even comprehend. The whole drive, I couldn't understand the words they were saying. It still never registered that they're telling me that he was no longer alive. So I understand. I understand. He lived with you. Right. Right. It's just some kids do better with the grandparents. I don't know what it is. The mom and dad and stuff, and they just go live with the grandparents. They do better. I don't know what it is, you know. And he was like that with my grandmother, which would have been his great grandmother. Yeah, he would have been better with my grandma, which is his great grandmother. So I understand. You could be driving down the street. You could be driving down the street and a song come up. And I tell people all the time, hey baby, hey sweet, hey Linda, right? I'm gonna be talking. I'm gonna talk to Queen a couple of minutes. You could be driving down the street. I understand, baby, and a song will come on, or you can feel a breeze, and it's like, okay, baby, you here. Or sometimes, I tell people, and I think the first time I told the story on social media, um, he, I talked to him at 6:59. By 11:59, he was gone that night. And the next night, I'm asleep. And I tell people this all the I tell people in my family, it took a year for me to tell somebody, but I kept on hearing somebody call my name. Call my name. It was nobody in the house. I was in a deep, deep, deep sleep. And the person kept on saying, I'm all right, Mom. I'm all right. I'm all right, Mom. And I think little things like that, I can't tell you about anybody else. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's the brain that's kicking in a soothing mechanism. I don't know if it was him talking to me. I don't know. I don't know. Right? I don't know. People believe different things. Only thing I could say is that's what happened to me. That is what happened to me. And a year later, when I started talking to my sister and I told her, I was like, I hope you don't think I'm crazy or anything, and I'm okay, but this is what happened to me. And then she was like, blah, 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 this happened to me. And then my youngest son said, this happened to me. And it was like, I could talk about it a little bit. The other thing with dealing with grief is, especially when it's your child, other people don't want to mention it. Right. Other people, I was going to say, other people don't want to mention it. They just try to not come around, or they try not to talk about it and stuff, when really it's natural. It's natural to talk about it, because he was a part of your life every day. So it's natural to talk about it. Oh, Omar, God, I wish Omar was here, or Omar would have did this, or he would have been that. I think it would be easier if just people just made it natural and not an awkward thing. And I understand they're in a position like they don't know what to say or what to do or anything. I don't know. But you don't need a parent or a grandparent or anything. You don't need a trigger. Trigger just happens, right? Right. We grieve because we love them. Trigger just happen. Can you imagine? Can you imagine any of y'all? Yeah. Can you imagine if nobody missed you? That you lived in this world and nobody misses you? That nobody says your name? Right? I tell people to think about it. I tell people now, that's why you might have to turn the phone off. Now, I know I have done it too. I have done it too. That I'll text my youngest baby to come give me something or do something. But you know what? Now I go to the door and I'll yell because I want you to remember my voice. Your voice is powerful. You are amazing. Your words can get down into people, right? What you say, right? Your voice is powerful. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, sweetie pie. Hey, Gail. Right? Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Kelly. You miss your brother, right? And it's like sometimes you have to have somebody you can talk to. Sometimes you only can talk to them, right? You let your words flow and talk to them, because some people don't understand. Then you don't want to feel like you're a burden on people and you keep talking about it. I understand that too. Then, like I said, I have the grieving page, and I can't talk to some of them because some of them are at an angry point in their life. Like they're at this angry stage. And for some reason, I was blessed enough that I never was at the angry stage. I was at the stage where I just wanted to know what happened, but I wasn't never at the angry stage. That none of that. Only thing that made me angry was so many young men that year. That year was an awful time in Richmond, Virginia. He was number 21, right? You that's how bad it is. He was a number. He was a number. It was an awful year. You had little kids that was at the playground that had that happened to. You got to be careful on social media. It was an awful year in Richmond, Virginia that year. That was an awful year. It was 3 days before him, 3 days behind him, almost every week. It was something going on. You talk to God because they're looking down on you. Yes. So many people get angry and isolated. Exactly. Like, and people kept on coming to my page, and I try to pour out to them, and I try to understand where they're coming from, and I try to hug on them. But it was taking that page, my grief page was taking so much from me till it was draining me. It was making me sick. So I had to walk away from it. And when I walked away from that, I went to another page. And those people that's in here now, like Nene and Lions Pride and Saint and stuff like that, I built a social media family with them. Okay, and they kept encouraging me and pouring into me and stuff like that. I tell people all the time They are my social media family. I come on just to mingle with them and talk with them, right? Exactly. And I tell, that's another thing. When people go on live, you can meet different types of people. I don't know why they stopped at my page. I don't know why they came to my live or what made them. The only thing I can say, God ordered them to come over there to help me, to get me through, right? And I hope that everybody can find that for them. Because when you go on live, the first couple of times it's scary. It is. It is. And you need that person that can pick you up, right? Can pick you up, right? That's what and look, and I didn't rename people and everything, right? And they keep on going. And it don't have nothing to do when you really meet genuine people, it's never about this. It's never about this. Yup, you can just meet really genuine people. Hey, sweetie pie, how you doing? It's a struggle for me just to live every day without them. I know, Kelly. I know, baby. And I tell people, I think about um his voice. I think about his life. I think about the conversations we used to have. I still have all everything is special to me. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I was the mama that liked taking pictures. I was so glad because I even had people like, I don't have a picture of them or stuff. I got so many pictures in different parts of their life, right? I'm so glad I was that person. And even though they didn't like taking pictures, they did not like taking pictures, right? And I think the other thing that made it a little better for me is diabetes. His diabetes was awful. When he had called me at 6:59, he called me to tell me that he could not feel his feet. He couldn't feel his feet. And I was like, oh my, go to the hospital. Go to the hospital. And he was like, I'm going to wait for my girlfriend. He went to the hospital. He just didn't go the way I wanted him to go. Right? He didn't go the way I wanted him to go. But he went. His sugar level, the doctor said he didn't know how Omar was walking around. His sugar level was in the thousand, and he was still walking around. Right. Diabetes took him from 350 down to 190. Right. It doesn't go away, but it gets better. Right. I think we all learn how to go through life and function. Just like with lupus, you know, when the doctor said, well, your lungs are not going to get better, the scar tissue doesn't heal. So you just learn how to function. Learn how to function. This is my new life. Okay? That was a hard thing to accept too. This is my new life. I am SheilagreenHall. This is my new life. It might take me a little longer to get some places. It might be a little bit harder, but I'm still getting around. I'm still getting places. I still wake up with a smile. I have food. I have a roof over my head. But this is my new life, right? This is my new life. It's my new normal. hmm Right? I have adjusted to my new normal. And I'm not saying it was easy, and I'm not saying it doesn't hurt. And I never really had, you know what? And that's the other thing. Thank you, baby doll. And I never asked why me. And a lot of people on my page have, but I never asked that. I never asked why me. I don't know if it's because I already grew up with being, in a rough situation. I don't know. But I never asked why me. I never asked. Why me? And on my page, they'll say, why this happened to me? Blah, blah, blah. I could say that. I was like, of all things, why did my lungs mess up? I never smoked. I never drank. My brother and them that smoke and everything, nothing wrong with their lungs. I could say, why me? Right? I never smoked. I was a hairstylist for years, but I never smoked. I didn't drink. Right? I didn't do those things. But I never said, why me? Why this happened to me? It just never come across my mind. But life goes on. Grief is a roller coaster. It is. It is. Miss Hollis. Thank you, sweetie pie. Hi, Alicia. Right. Family that loves me. Exactly. Yes. Yes. Right. It's hard. It's neat. It's hard. Learning how to move forward is tough. And it's different for everybody. Moving forward is different for everybody. Some people need more grief support. Some people get totally spiritual. Some people go to church more. Some people go to grief counseling and stuff. It's different from everybody. Some people don't want to talk about it, and some people talk about it all the time, right? Who am I to tell you how to work through yours? Who am I to tell you how to work through yours? I can only tell you what I'm doing. And if you can take a little pinch of that, and if it helps you, then my God, do I have lupus right? It takes a little, if you could take a little pinch of that and it works for you, then I did what I'm supposed to do. Sometimes it's just about sharing the information. And it's always curious when somebody tell me that they have lupus. One of the things the doctor told me is somebody else in your family have it or had it. But then when I ask questions, if you go past my grandma, I don't know because I don't know that part of the family. I don't know any of that. Hubby went to 425. Wow, right? Right? That's what I said. Because even 425 is hard. My son was walking around in the thousand. Right. That's how diabetes was hitting him. His feet, he said he knew his feet was there, but he could not feel his feet hit the ground. That's why I was so curious. That was one of the reasons of that night when somebody unalive him, because you could have just went head to toe and for him. He couldn't beat you. He couldn't run because I just said he couldn't feel his feet. So he couldn't run from you. I couldn't. That's why I just want to know what happened. What happened from him walking into the store and he's standing out there talking to a girl, right? And he never saw it coming. It was one from the back, right from the back, and he just turned around and said, somebody did this to me, and he fell to the ground. That's all. One, just one. Right. So now I already telling you, he's already weak from diabetes. His numbers was into the thousand. Okay. He shouldn't have been standing anyway. When I told him to go to the doctor, he should have went right then, because that was a sign that his levels was crazy. And I tell the story. I have an ebook, and I'm going to go to my ebook and change. I think I'm going to change the title, and I'm going to change the cover, because the cover has a tombstone on it. And the name of my ebook is I Did Not Give You Permission to Die. Yeah, it's a short read. If y'all go to Amazon, it's on Amazon. It's called I Did Not Give You Permission to Die. And my thought process then was, you know how kids have to, hey baby, how you doing? How both lupus and take care of each other. Wow. Your mom and both y'all. Okay, so you do see your background. My process when I wrote the book was kids always had to ask permission. My day, because they might not have to ask them now. In my day, the kid had to ask permission to go outside. In my grandma house, you had to ask permission to go in the refrigerator. Like you couldn't go in the refrigerator like kids go in the refrigerator now and just go get what you want. You ask before you went in my grandma refrigerator. Now my grandma wasn't the grandma where I went over some people's houses and they had a name on it or they had a lock on it. And my grandma wasn't the one that she wrote names on the stuff in the refrigerator. No. But you asked permission before you went in the refrigerator. You didn't just get up and go in the refrigerator. How many people had parents like that? Hey, sweetie, how you doing, David? Thank you, baby. Right? I went, right. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you, Ellen. Right. How many people had parents where you had to ask permission before you got anything out the refrigerator? Now, I'm not talking about the ones that, this is mine and that's mine. You can have what you wanted, but no, because we couldn't drink her Coca-Cola. We definitely drank water. She did used to do the Big Ben. Was it Big Ben? Big Hugs or something. She did used to do those juices. She stopped doing Kool-Aid because my uncle and they was putting too much sugar in there. So she didn't do Kool-Aid because the whole bag of sugar was gone. Okay? Thank you, baby. Before you touch anything. Right. Okay? We had to ask permission. We had to ask for the King vitamins. Oh my goodness. Right. Hey, sweetie pie. Thanks for coming in. Right. So you just didn't go in the refrigerator. You didn't do that. And everybody sat down with their plate and stuff like that. And then you only got one cup. If she bought the Big Ben or she bought the lemonade and it was jugs. If you got the high C, you only got one cup and everything else was water. Everything else was water. Excuse Excuse me, y'all. Right. So we didn't do that. So I got the title from my experience. My experience that you had to ask for everything as a child. And no matter how old your kids get, they still be your child. And the name of the book came from You Did Not Ask Permission, because you didn't ask me permission for you to leave, right? That's what's my frame of mind when I wrote that, when I started. Now, I have pages and pages and pages of the book that needed to be added. But at that time, when it first happened, I needed to get that out. That was a way for me expressing myself. That was a way for me dealing with it. It was so much going on. And for me, it was so much coming at me because I didn't expect him to go viral. And the reason he went viral, I came on social media and I asked the person that unalived him, I said, his story went viral and the news stations picked it up because I asked him, what do you do after you unalive somebody? Do you go home? Do you walk in your parents' house like you never did anything? Do you sit at the table? Do you go and get you something to eat? What exactly do a person do when you do something like that? So I couldn't understand what was you doing right then. I know that you came into my life as his mother. You put extra work on me because now it's a lot of things that I have to do. I have to go to the hospital. I have to go to a funeral home. I got to figure out how we're going to do this, where the money going to come from. You did a whole lot of things and you gave me a job to do. But what do you do? And are you going to be one of the people there saying, oh, I'm sorry this happened to you? Because most of the time, it's somebody you know. It's somebody you know. And some kind of way the news station picked it up, and it just went crazy. Because I at that point it was 1:30 in the morning, and I just came back out this long walk down the hospital, MCV hospital, and I a walked down a white. The hallway was white, the room was white, and everything was so bright. And two detectives come in, and I'm still not understanding. And his cousins and stuff is there, and somebody come in and said we did everything we could, but he didn't make it. And I was like, it only was one little thing. He didn't make it. And it was like he was already so weak with diabetes. And then I was like, okay, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? What do I supposed to do in this case? Is I thought I was going to be talking to young people about diabetes, but do I need to go to the neighborhood and talk about self and love? And do I need to go to? I'm already in a teacher's type of mentality. How do I supposed to use this, and how do I supposed to give it back out to the world? That's all I could think of. You know, after I let out a scream that you could hear me in the parking lot. After I exhausted all the oxygen from my toes to my lungs with a scream that I could still hear. I didn't even know it was me screaming. Right? So I tell people it is not too many things that I don't understand. And is that why, and I will have to say, God, is that why God made me a listener? He turned, I was big mouth that going to lay you out to big mouth that, all right, baby, I'm going to listen to you because you must need a little bit more attention. Even when bots come into the live and I start talking to them, some of the bots and some of those people that come in with words, they'll hit the like button. Somebody needed some love. Somebody needed some love. I'm thankful. I am so thankful that I turned out this way, because there's so many people on my page that's angry. It's so many people on my page looking for love. And I understand. I understand being around people and you still don't feel loved. It's like something missing. I understand. And it's like, I don't know. Only thing I can do, I can be here. I can't tell you how to walk out of that. I can tell you, it's a lot of days that I said, thank you, Lord. Because guess what? That time is almost coming up. That time is almost coming up. If this is your first time here, let me tell you what we get ready to do. Let me tell you what we get ready to do, honey. At 12 midnight, I want you to listen closely for all the new people. 12 midnight. You know, midnight is not AM and midnight not PM. Now, mind you, I'm on the East Coast. Okay, so in 7 minutes, it's going to be midnight. And I want each and every last one of y'all to think about this. At 12 midnight, and it's so special for me because at 11:59, that's when my son had been unalive. Okay? At 12 midnight, it's not AM and it's not PM. Okay? I'm talking about East Coast, and you have to do it for your time wherever you are. But at 12 midnight, it's not AM or PM. It's 60 seconds whether it's going to be decided that you go into the new day with a new 24 hours. Okay? It's 60 seconds where they're deciding whether you're going to go into the new day with a new 24 hours. So if you make it to 12:01, you got another 24 hours. Now, what you going to do with it? What you going to do with your new 24 hours? Because that's one thing. I don't care where you at around the world, you get 24 hours. Don't nobody get anything less unless it's your time. We don't know the day nor the hour, right? At 12 midnight, when I ask everybody when it hits 12:01, how is your day going? All those people that say they're not morning people and blah blah blah, at 12:01 you're a morning person. So everybody at 12:01 is having an excellent day. Every last one of y'all. What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with your new 24 hours? By next week, I'm gonna look up everything. 24 hours, how many minutes, how many seconds. I don't know it right off the top of my head. Okay, but at 12:01, all of us, I'm on the East Coast now, all of us, I'm in Virginia now. If we are still here, you get another 24 hours. I can't tell you what's going to happen. I can't, I'm not in charge of that. I'm not in charge of that. Only thing I can say at 12:01, if you can still hear me, for those people that's on social media, if you can still see me, if you have eyes to see, if you can't walk and you can crawl, you can roll, whatever, you still here. However you here. However you here. Because what? It's a whole lot of people that didn't make it. It's a lot of people that didn't make it. They didn't make it. And you just been blessed with another 24 hours. That's our midnight thing. We do that every day that we're on live. Right? We do the same thing. And my people been showing up. Okay? I've been seeing y'all the next day. So you still here. Okay? My eyes are like a camera. If I don't see y'all, I'm wondering where you at. Like I don't see Jessica. I haven't seen Saint. I haven't seen Chloe. We are the best AI system. Our brains. We are the best. AI is learning from us. Y'all know that, right? Everybody trying to put AI up here, but it's learning from the human race. And only thing it's doing is collecting data and putting the data back out to us. That's all it's doing. But it's learning from us because our minds, our bodies, and everything is changing every single day. And that's what AI can't do. AI only can do what we give it. But didn't God make us special? Didn't he make us special? Our imagination and everything, right? Our imagination and everything. That's why AI can't keep up with us. It's taking everything from all the human beings all over the world and putting into one system and calculating and doing all the numbers and stuff like that. And it's right. Okay, that's what I'm going to have to remember that. All right. We're getting a new 24 hours. Just in a couple of more minutes, we're getting 1,440 minutes. We're getting another 86,400 seconds. Okay? We're getting another 24 hours. We're getting 1,440,000 minutes. We're getting 86,400 seconds. Officially, at 12:01, it becomes a new day. That's why it has it midnight. That's why it's midnight. That's why it doesn't have midnight PM or midnight AM. It just has midnight because it's deciding in that 60 seconds, right? It's deciding in that 60 seconds. And when it hit 12:01, you made it. We don't know how long. We don't know what the day going to come. We don't know what's going to happen. We're going to start the day off as best as we can. And we are individuals. We are individuals. Okay? We are individuals. We can start it off as positive as we want it. And it's up to you. It's 12 midnight. Right here in VA. On my iPhone Pro 14. Right? It's 12 midnight. and we blink in a few minutes. We blink in a few minutes. It's going to be the new day. It's going to be the new day. I'm going to ask you, how is your day going? It got to be excellent. Soon as it hit 12:01, I'm going to ask you. You got to put in that comments. Not talking about how you feeling, okay? Not how you feeling. It got to be the new day. It have to be, okay? It's 12 o'clock. And don't, look, you feel how long that 60 seconds is? 12:01. How is your day going? How is your day going? Put it in the chat. It's amazing. It's excellent. It's wonderful. I can breathe. Thank you, Lord. I am so grateful. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Lift it up. Lift your spirit up. Lift your heart up. Lift your mind up. Lift your words up. Okay? Put it in the chat. You blessed, right? It's a new day. You made it. It is 12:01. This 1 minute, all of y'all got to be having an excellent. Everybody that it's 12:01, guess what? You a morning person. Stop saying you're not a morning person. You made it to the morning. Didn't you make it to the morning? So each and every last one of y'all a morning person. Start changing the words that you saying to yourself. You can do it. You can do it. You are grateful for every minute. How many minutes did she say we get? 1,800, right? I got to go back. How many minutes? 1,440 minutes in this day. Every minute counts. Every minute counts. Speak those words that uplift you. Find something. It's something in your life. I know the bills are here. I know a lot of people struggling. I know. If this is your first time with me, my name is SheilagreenHall. I'm a lupus warrior. I'm positive for the Joe-1 antibody, and it affects my lungs. Okay? My lungs look like somebody smoked, and I never put a cigarette to my mouth. Never. Okay? But I'm still here. I'm still here. And it kind of flare up when I get excited. So I'm calm down for a second. Okay? I'm good. Right? Right? Y'all can still hear me breathing? Mm-hmm. You still hear me breathing. That means I'm still alive, right? It might be a little loud, but I'm still here, right? I'm still going, right? Each and every last one of y'all are still going. Whether you meeting and doing the things that you want to do, doing the things you have to do, just take a time and look at it a little different. I could be sad, but I'm not. I'm not. I can't tell you why that spirit came over me. You know, I'm just not. I'm just not. I just think it's a reason that I'm here to love on you. Okay? I think somebody just need a hug, even if it's a virtual hug all the way from Virginia. Okay? We don't know what the day gonna bring. I can't say what the day gonna bring. Anything can happen in your day. Anything. I'm not in control of that. I'm not. I'm not in control of that. I'm not in control with what you see, what you go through, but you can kind of take control on how you what you say, how you dissect it and put it back into the world. Right? I have every right as a human being, and you know we are not perfect, to walk around here, man, and say, why me and this and that and stuff. Like my husband said, what is that going to help? What is that going to do? How is that going to meet your purpose? How is that going to fulfill you? Right? My husband bought me my first car, and I was going to the park. I had the music loud. I was jamming. Boom. I hit somebody, car accident. I came home. I said, I was, he said, that's what we have insurance for. Stop your crying. Things happen. Gave me a little hug. He said, that's why. Call the insurance company. Things gonna happen. Things gonna happen. Just how you look at stuff. I was very being sad and stuff, and I'm coming in my car, and it's got a hole in it. What? And he was like, that's what you have insurance for. Okay? That's what you have insurance for. Okay? That's what you have insurance for. Right? That's what you have your insurance for. Right? Right? Your payments all paid up. Your payments paid up, honey. That's what you got insurance for. Okay? All right? Okay? Right? That's what you're doing. And some of y'all are not going to understand. Some of y'all are too young to understand. Some of y'all haven't lived life enough to understand. But like your grandma said, live a little bit, baby. Just live a little bit. Then you'll understand why I keep on telling you, shut my front door. Okay? Live a little bit, baby. Then you'll understand why we not trying to cool the whole room. Shut my refrigerator door. Live a little bit, baby. Then you'll understand why I can't buy them $100 tennis shoes and I can buy 5 pair of shoes for this one amount. Just live a little bit, baby. Live a little, baby. Live a little. Okay, then you'll understand who is Peter and Paul. Okay, I'm gonna take this money from Peter and pay Paul. Right? Okay, just live a little bit, baby. Okay, right? Live a little bit, baby. Right? Yes. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, sweetie pie. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nice to, if this your first time here, please put it in the chat. Please put it in the chat so you can see all the people that's regular so they can love on you. Hey, Crimson, how you doing, sweetie pie? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, Queen. I needed you. I need you. Hey, D Blessed. How you doing, baby? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Bunty. Dear Father, please bless your servant this morning with the blessing that you know that she needs. Thank you, Bunton. Right? I hope I said your name. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Roz. Right? Right? Look, all those older sayings, all those old sayings, do you notice we're saying them now? We are saying what our parents and grandparents saying, right? We are saying that, right? That's why I said, is that something we just been taught? Why do we say don't put your pocketbook on the floor? Is it something we just learned and we just keep passing it on, passing it on? Because who know that you're not going to get no money if your pocketbook on the floor? For real? For real? Now I can go with the people that say it's dirty down there, right? Hey, Alberta, how you doing, sweetie? Thank you, Crimson. Thank you for coming in, sweetie. I appreciate it. You're a lupus warrior too. All right. Exactly. To inspire, to laugh, to save you. Graphic artist, right? Roll Tide, right? Retired. Nice to meet you, sweetie. Thank you, warrior. Okay, thank you, warrior. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you, Alberta. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Hey, little Sherm. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, Kate. How you doing? Yeah, it is 12:09. Our morning is beautiful. It's amazing already. Now, imagine I'm in Virginia, right? Hey, Judy. Thank you, sweetie, for coming in. I appreciate it. Nene, stop telling people that. I do it. I'm real good with the air fryer now. Thank you, baby. Me and Tanasia is my niece with autism, and she come and spend time with me twice a week. So we did a thing on, is it really better to put Tyson chicken nuggets in the air fryer or the oven? Of course, the air fryer was better. The air fryer was better. So Nene teased me that I still can't cook. I just learned how to make jello um about 4 months ago, Nene, 4 or 5 months ago. Thank you, sweetie. They be laughing at me. Florida. All right. I have a lot of people from Texas. My sister's in Florida now, right? That's how we keep their memories alive. Exactly. 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 That's how we do it. I have pictures around me of him. When you walk across, that's his memorial room over there, right across from where I'm at. That's what I do. His memorial room is there for me. I have it lit up at nighttime. Let's see. That's what we do. I don't know if you can see it. If you missing somebody, put them in the chat. Put their name in the chat. I ain't gonna show you how joking my room is. Y'all see my wig ball. Uh-oh. I don't want to chop wild. Okay. Yeah, see. But that's his memorial room. That's my son's memorial room. Yep, he was 33 years old. He was outside talking to a girl at a store that he always be at over near his grandma's house. And he was unalive. He didn't make it. But that's his room. Right? So it inspires me to it's everybody is a little different on what they like, what they do, which way they go. You just have to decide what's best for you. And that's a walk that you can only take. And I don't get into a lot of conversations with people that don't understand. And if you understand, that means you done been through something that you wouldn't wish on nobody. Okay, I got it up. Okay. All right. Get y'all back up there. I went to the doctor today. He said, "You want to go back on prednisone?" No. Nope, my teeth is already breaking. So he's going to try me on something new. He's going to try me on something that they give asthma patients. And you got to come into the office and it's a shot. So we'll try that. All right. Thank y'all. I want to thank each and every last one of y'all for coming in here. That's right next to your room. Yes, that's what you said, Queen. You have a memorial room too for Marty. Right. That gives me better peace. I know I wasn't going to be the person that keep on going to a cemetery. So that was best for me right now. Jamar. All right. We sending love up to Jamar. We sending love up to Marcel. Look, these M's. We're sending love up to Marty, right? Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Uncle Harvey. Right? Right? If you're missing somebody, go ahead and put their names in the chat so we can love on them. Right? Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much, Nene. Thank you, Lions Pride. Thank you, Ellen. Right? I appreciate it. And then I try to get people when you come into the room. That's how we start with conversations, right? I used to be one of those people. I was so irritated so irritated when I used to go to church and the pastor said, turn to your neighbor, turn to your neighbor. I was like, oh, I just want to be by myself and stuff. But I think all of that is lost because that's why we can't have conversations with each other. We stop talking. We stop talking to each other. So I always tell people when you come into the chat, speak to the person that's above your name and speak to the person that below your name. So somebody should be speaking to somebody at all times because that is so important for us to get back to the point that we can talk to each other. We don't have to agree. But most of us can't even have a conversation without it getting so flared up and to a ridiculous point, right? That because the simple basic of having a conversation has been left, right? Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you, baby. Right. I don't, Sandra. I don't have any. Right. Michelle, do you have? I have my fluids. Yes. Right. Do I have fluid in your nose? No. He said I do not. Um, the scar tissue when I get excited get really, really irritated. Because he says no way for scar tissue to heal itself. Right. So, but I don't have any fluid in my lungs. He checked today. Right. But he do want me to get um what's the thing with the heart? You like it's not like an X-ray of the heart, but you know how females get the like a ultrasound, yeah, a ultrasound of the heart. I forgot what that's called. Right, Dad. Hmm, that's an odd name. VASIE. Vasey. Vasey. Hmm. Vasey Senior. Okay. Anthony and Mama Barbara. Oh, Mom and Barbara. Right? So that's what it is. It's like an ultrasound. He does want me to get that. Yeah. Is it EK? Now I had the EKG. Echo. Is it echogram? Yes. He want me to get that. Right. That's what he want me to get. Cause every doctor I go to keep on saying something. But I have learned just coming on social media and meeting other lupus warriors just this week. A lot of them been having strange things go on with their heart. That's why I said I definitely want to talk more with other warriors. So when you go to the doctor, you can kind of have a foundation. You can have a kind of have a foundation. I tell people, especially when they have young people that's coming in and the doctor say they might have lupus, don't make them label them. Don't let them label them so fast because once you do get labeled, any kind of health issues goes on, they automatically push it on that. You know, and I think they don't maybe investigate it all the way. So you still want them to investigate everything. Because I know in the beginning of this year, for my people that's been with me for a while, they did the 30-day heart thing, and the lady said it was the pressure from my lungs. So now they still going back to the heart issue. I have fibromyalgia. Right. That is so painful. They thought you had lupus. The same thing. Now I have lupus, but my sister had fibromyalgia. Now, I even remember when my sister was young, she always said her bones hurt. Even when she was small, she was in the band and everything, but she always complained about her bones and stuff. But so for me, it's really like coming full circle. It's like things you really have to listen to the kids. You really have to listen to the kids because you think they like, oh, you playing sports, you've been outside and stuff like that, but sometimes it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more. EKJ. Hey Lex, how you doing? Thanks, Judy. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Hey Sandra. Right? How you doing? I appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna put this. I don't know. Uh, It won't show me at 33%. Okay. Right? Definitely. Right. You definitely want to keep that line. And I commend it. commend everybody. Like my lung doctor, the original one, he retired this year. I was so disappointed because you have doctors that go by black and white, blah, blah, blah. Then you have some doctors like, let me try a little something different, see if we can get a different result. See, can we get a different result? And then we'll have doctors that's like, okay, um, I don't know what to do. Let me send you somewhere else. Okay, so if you can get a doctor to help you, try to stick with them. May I ask if the contributive factor of the hairspray? See, nobody want to take accountability, right? Nobody want to take accountability because, like I said, I never smoked, never. Mm-mm. I wouldn't even come on here and tell you a fib. I never smoked anything. Okay, so for me, when I went to the emergency room, I was at my hair salon and I had just did a customer. And the only thing I did, I went to raise my hand like this and I was putting color in my head. And when I went to raise my hand, a sharp pain came. And I was like, I was like, oh, they've been doing hair all day. And then it came again. I called my best friend. I was like, you know what? Every time I raise my arm, I get a sharp pain, and it was going down my arm from my chest. And she was like, you need to go to the hospital, blah, 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 do that. So I wound up going to the hospital, and the first doctor came in, and they said, how long you been smoking? And I said, I don't smoke. And then they said, okay. They left back out. Somebody else came in and said, how long you been smoking again? I was like, I don't smoke. I never smoke. Okay, by the time the third person came in and asked me, I was like, okay, what's going on? I never smoked. Y'all keep on asking me this. I have never smoked. The answer is not going to change. I have never smoked, right? So I said, for me, it have to come from hairspray, different chemicals, because we wasn't really into safety back then. Like, we did things because we loved it. We sprayed, we did relaxers, we had fun, chemicals, we closed the door, we was doing jerk curls, Vigoro, all of that. So to me, my husband don't smoke. Yeah, he don't smoke. I don't smoke. Now my kids wind up smoking, isn't that odd? But I never smoked. My husband not smoke. So where could it came from? I I wasn't around smokers. I didn't smoke, and my friends, my group of friends, they didn't smoke. All of us was hairstylists. They was either braiders or they was regular hairstylists or nail tech. None of us smoked. None of us smoked. My group, none of us smoked. Hey, baby, from Brazil, how you doing? I appreciate you. Thank you, Nene. Thank you, Ellen. Lion's Pride still here? Okay, do I need to put it on sub only, Nene? Is they working you? You want me to put it on sub only? Then Lion's Pride is gone. Sandra, please. You okay? Okay. All right. I feel you with those chemicals. Right, Dorothy? So, especially 30, 40 years ago, in our area, the first people that's really started wearing a lot of gloves and stuff is when the nail techs change. They start changing. But we would go in a minute and pick up some relaxer and put it all around the edges and stuff. We would go in with some color and put it in a minute and just go to the shampoo bowl and shampoo it and everything. We had the doors closed. Them jerry curls and Vigoros was stinking. And look, everybody was using, what was the spritz everybody was using? The brown bottle with the letters, but everybody was spritzing up, and all of those bottles. Thank you, baby. Thank you. All of those bottles was new. What's every day for y'all was getting invented when I was coming along. Okay, you already had the relaxers and stuff like that. But then when the Vigoro came out, that was a new chemical. When Jera Curls came out, that was a new chemical, right? That all of those new chemicals. When the spritz, they had the hairspray. What did hairspray do? Hairspray went everywhere. It went everywhere. It wasn't confined. So we had to breathe it in. We had to bring it in, right? Nobody thought about, oh, go opening the door. You know, some salons and barbershops, they always had the door open and everything. But nobody really thought about going to open the door and stuff every time we sprayed. What we do, we stand up there, we are spritzing, we taking the curling irons, the flat irons, everything, steam going, everything smelling like I don't know what in the salon. We just steam everything. But right, right. Then you had the people, a lot of people that had they said came from smoking sarcoidosis, 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 yeah. That was another lung problem. Then you had people, hey Sin baby. Then you had people, a lot of people with asthma. Then if you really want to really get in there and dissect it, think about the kids. Thank you, baby. Think about the kids that used to come with their parents to the hair salon that have asthma, that have breathing problems, right? I even when I went to my class reunion and myself and three other girls was at the table and we thought about it. Everybody that came out of our class, right, tuberculosis, everybody that came out of our class, all of them had something, some kind of rare something. And we was like, we need to investigate this. Now the school closed down because it was too old. The last couple of classes that graduated, a lot of the females have something different, have something rare, right? You know, and if you don't do like really analyze and take a note of what everything going around you, you don't even think about it. You don't even think about it. Because what they have lawsuits now about relaxers, dark and lovely and everything, right? Yeah. And that's something to think about. We didn't think about it because we was doing hair. We loved it, honey. If you couldn't have told me that at this day and age that I would not still have a hair salon, because I already had dreams on what I was going to look like when I get older and be a grandma. I already had a picture in my head. I was to be a flat grandma walking around in my 4-inch heels and had my grandbaby pulling her along because she was just going to be so cute and adorable. I was to have her in all the hair shows and the fashion shows and stuff like that. She was going to do the modeling and stuff. I already had it in my head, right? Now I can't even put on a 2-inch heel. Mm-hmm. And I'm not walking nowhere fast. Mm-hmm. Now I do transitions on my page. I appreciate y'all supporting me because it makes me feel like hair show days. It makes me, I love the hair show days. That's what I'm doing. Right? Right, Blessed? From the school. Mm-hmm. Ultra Sheen, exactly. Right? Yes. All of those chemicals. All of those chemicals. Right? You love the wigs. Thank you. I appreciate it. Got wigs everywhere. Got wigs everywhere. I have a new one that I'm gonna do something with. I don't know if I'm gonna do it at night because I don't feel like it. And you know, I love a wig on backwards. I love a wig. It's just something different. Yeah, I know everybody want to do the little part right here and stuff like that. I've never been a part. I said, wear the wig like you want it. Wear it like you want it. Because most likely I'm going to wear this one backwards. Do you see that color? I bought it because it was a little pinkish. So this month I'm going to try to do something pinkish for cancer awareness. And then I'm going to do a lot of orange for the Oktoberfest thing. Yeah. but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wear it backwards. I'm gonna cut it, and most likely this is gonna be my front, like that. hmm I'm gonna do something with it. I just right. That's why I'm do to the side of everything. I had one wig. They talked about me so bad. Cause why she got the pot over there? Cause I want to. You notice a whole generation that has grown up that do everything cookie cutter. Cookie cutter. They don't put no imagination into it. She got on yellow shoes, yellow socks, yellow handbag. They're gonna put on yellow shoes, yellow socks, yellow handbag. I try my best to get my granddaughter out there, but no, do something different. Be yourself. So they're gonna talk about you anyway. Go ahead and do it. That's why I tell people, go live. They're talking about you anyway. Look at her going live. Somebody grandma up there. Show well. I pushed the button. Right? I pushed the button. Try this out, just because this just have a little part, but it's a pretty color. Yeah, because even if I do some of that, and most likely I'm gonna cut this. Yeah, I'll put it on for a minute, but most likely I'm gonna cut this down because this like too much hair. Too much hair for me. Right. Yeah. But it's okay. Yeah, I got it off the clearance section. Thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right? It's a pretty color. It's almost kind of whiny, but you do see like the pink in there. You have the pink in there, but it's kind of whiny. Right? I'm going to do some different things. Right? I'm going to keep going. Grandma going to keep going. I'm going to keep trying. Hey, Gina, baby. How you doing, sweetie pie? Jessica. I was worried about you, sweetie pie. You okay? Be the little engines that could. Right. That you keep pushing, right? Keep pushing. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Had heels on. My hubby was I loved heels. I always had a thing. And that's why it's hard to change what people think in their mind. I felt like if my legs was longer, you wouldn't tell how big my butt and thighs was. And it kind of made me look taller, right? That's how I was thinking in my mind, to make my legs look longer so you won't tell I was short with a big old butt, right? Thank you. Some food and feed some people. Right. I love your colors. I had to buy some food and feed some. That's right. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate you, sweetie. Right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of y'all coming in, just loving on each other and loving on me. Jessica, I'm sending you hugs. I think I can. I think you can. You can do it, Jessica. You can do it, baby. Don't give up. Don't give up. Right? What's kankless? What is kankless, Nene? Jessica, don't give up. Don't give up, baby. I know it get hard. Just keep on going. You made it this far. You made it this far. Right? You didn't already been through what people would have broke people. You keep on going. Yeah, you keep on going. I tell people, the things we complained about yesterday, we made it through it. With the things we complained about last week, we made it through it. Right? What's hard today, at the end of the week, you're going to make it through it. Right? Right? In the end of this 24 hours, if your eyes still open, you got another chance. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know exactly what you're going through, but keep on going. Keep on going. Do not give up. Sometimes you just got to take that few minutes to reset so you can see another way how you can make it, how you can go through it, right? Hey, sweetie. Right? You can, Jessica. You can do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Life is just life, right? But it's life. It's life. Right? It's life. water retention in your ankles. Yes, that's the only other thing, right? The water retention. Mhm, mhm. Right. I was missing you because I said Jessica is always the first person on here. And I know a little bit, right? I know a little bit what you're going through. I said you're always the first person on here. So when I didn't see you, I know something is going on. Keep fighting, baby. Keep fighting. A door got to be somewhere for you to walk through. Keep fighting. Right. I be thinking about you, baby. Keep fighting. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Elsa. Life is life. Right? Right? And we still here to take a part of it. We still here to take a part of it. And and I just have to believe that each and every last one of us is here for a reason. I have to believe that, right? I have to believe that each and every last one of us is here for a reason. It's not bad people that leave this earth and stuff. It's everybody. You got good people that leave this earth. You have bad people that leave this earth. You have a combination of everybody that leaves this earth. But for some reason, we still here. For some reason. And each person got to figure out their reason, their purpose. Each person, and it's hard. Most of the time it's right in front of us, but we haven't put the puzzle together. The puzzle, the pieces is all scattered. We haven't put the puzzle together yet. But it got to be a reason. It had to be a reason. Mhm. Yes. Thank you so much for sticking in with me, Bless. Please. Thank you, Nene. I appreciate you. Thank you. Emma haven't came on today either, but Emma is in England. Emma Emma is not in America. She's somewhere else. Yeah, she's somewhere else. Well, we covered a lot today. It's 12:37. I've been on since 10:30, right? 10:30. We did good. We see if we can level up. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all that have came in the room just to show love and be love. Okay? We always do it. Some people do the hour of power, but our minute, our 60 seconds of power. That's what we do. Hey, Emma, I just was talking you up. I said, Emma haven't been in here. I was concerned about Jessica. I didn't see Jessica 2 days. And then Emma. I know everybody got their thing. Good night, Judy. Thank you for coming in. All right, baby. Just keep on lifting that head up. Keep on moving. You got another 24 hours, baby. Just make the best out of it. If everybody do and be the best that they can, everybody is going to have a beautiful day. Everyone have a great, nice meeting you. I appreciate you coming in, D Bless. Thank you. Am I following you? Yeah, let me sure. I just got you back, baby. Yep, I just got you back. Night, night, Sin. I appreciate you, baby. Thanks for coming through. Sin, you got to get a bio and a picture, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I got to get a bio and a picture, especially if you're trying to level up. You want to know, you want to let people know what you're doing, what you're trying to go. Right? Do I got you, Queen? All right. I got you, Queen. I told you what Queen does: a teacher, a minister, a mother, a grandmother, a grief counselor, a musician, founder of Compassionate Friends Network and Support Service. Okay, right? Because Jessica, well, she's on Compassionate Friends Networking. Uh, thank you. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate you coming in. I be looking for y'all. Good night, Queen. Nice to meet you. We usually come on at 11 o'clock, but we're going to be trying to move a little bit closer till we can get to that 10. I'm trying to get to that 10. I just got to organize better. Okay? Yeah, because what? Came on at 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. Okay, so I still just been on 2 hours. 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. Mm-hmm. Right. Nice meeting you. Thank you so much. For you, it's 5:30 a.m. That's right. Right. I was just asking somebody, because where you at in England? Where are you? Thank you so much, Gina, for coming through the room. I appreciate you. I think mostly last night, my friends and everybody, we played Family Feud. How many people turn the heat on? In Virginia, I think it's like 40 something. My husband just got put out a little heater for me right here instead of me turning the heat on in the whole house. We gave the Chihuahuas another blanket. I'm going to have to get the heated blanket. Thank you. Hey, Jelly Bean. Thank you, baby. I appreciate y'all. It is 12:41 a.m. in Virginia. Okay? In Virginia. I'm going to let y'all love on each other in the chat a few minutes. Then we're going to break out with Family Feud. You know, I almost wish I had some chocolate, but I know I don't have no chocolate. I do have. I don't have no chocolate. We haven't had no chocolate in the house for a minute. I do have a chocolate muffin, though. I'll go get my muffin later. But I didn't gain that much weight. When I went to the doctor, I expect him to say I was 300 because I've really been snacking at nighttime, staying up with y'all. I guess I know nobody took my candy. It's 5:40 a.m. in UK. Okay. I know. Girl said they took my candy. I gotta get some more chocolate though. At least some Kit Kats. Right? No, you haven't turned the heat on yet? See, I need the heat down there by my feet. Sweet tooth. Yep, early in the morning. I need the heat by my feet. Tell me. I would mind some eggs and bacon. Well, no, I don't really eat bacon. But some scrambled eggs, a waffle. Um, what else could I eat? You looking? Look, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I didn't get my Cheerios like I told Nene was talking about. Now the Cheerios will be the best right now. Thank you, Alberta. I got my little heat right here. I'm comfy. I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna stay up at least till 1:30 tonight. We might shut it down a little bit earlier. I was so sleepy. I didn't get sleepy until it was time to take my husband to the dentist. And that was like 2 o'clock. So he was in there with the dentist and I was sitting right there. The nurse came out and took my phone and said, get your phone before you fall asleep. You cooking, what's it called? Tapala. I forgot how you said fish. And catfish. Woo! That's a whole lot of smells in the house. Hey, Emma. Miss Sheila, try to get PayPal up. I think PayPal is on the phone that I'm on. Yeah, I don't have PayPal on here. I'm gonna try to connect it. Hey, Angelo. You was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because my PayPal is on my iPhone. I have to learn how to connect the stores. Where we at? C5 top 20%. Mm-hmm. The data started over. Oh, that's not bad. We only 1,000 um from being number 9 to being ranking. That's really good for us. We have never been in ranking. Hmm. I was wondering, meeting you this evening, it was very inspiring. Continue evolving. And thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and sharing with us. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's why I tell people, you never know who comes in your life. You never know who be strolling, and it might be your voice, or it's the color they see, or something you just said that made them stop. Because actually, you stroll on the internet really fast. Your finger be moving and moving and moving, and then what makes you stop? I don't know. That's what everybody in the advertising world trying to figure out. What makes a person stop on your page? Where my pumpkin go? I still did you see my pumpkin video? I don't know how to make the pumpkin video to connect to my live. Cause they said do a video. So I did the video, but I don't know how to connect it. Actually, I want to go to Hobby Lobby and get a whole lot of these. I want to do the whole pumpkin in this because I think it's pretty. Because you can keep pumpkins out for Thanksgiving because people still have a few pumpkins around for Thanksgiving. Thank you, EC. Did you have a good day today, EC? I'm gonna pumpkin out. I'm gonna go to cause that's why I knew I couldn't do a lot today because I had to go to the lung doctor and Lewis had to go to the dentist. And just to get around, everything is like 45 minutes, 50 minutes away from you. So you go somewhere, even if your doctor appointment is at 11, you have to leave the house by 10 to be there on time. Then you stay at the doctor's. Just to go to 2 doctor's appointment, it took us all day. Our day was gone. See, because so you're saying when the live is over, attach the video to it, then that makes sense. That because it says anchor. So anchor means from the behind. From so that's right. Thank you, baby. That's why 2 heads is better than 1. Right. So when they said make a video and an anchor, so that means do the live video. Excuse me. Excuse me, y'all. So they said do the live video, and at the end of the video, that makes sense. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Because I kept on saying, how am I going to attach this to the live? Uh-huh. That makes sense. I'm taking I'm taking my girlfriend to the doctor tomorrow because her ears are bothering her. Is it hurting? Does she say it feels like they're popping? Hmm. What are they doing? Because that can be a terrible feeling too. Hmm. Hopefully she don't thanks Emma. Thank you. Hmm. Yeah, because you can catch an ear infection with the shower and everything really quick. They're draining. Hmm. She probably have an infection. Hmm. Yeah, so ears can be very sensitive sometimes. Very. You'll see a lot of people, and a lot of old school people put olive oil. Is it olive oil? Yeah, it's olive oil. And put their little cotton down there. She must have got water in them. Hmm. Carbon dioxide? Yeah, olive oil. Hmm. It's so many home remedies. Thank you for our grandparents, right? Swimmer's ears. Yes. Yes. Thank you for our grandma and Popeyes with all these little different remedies. A glue ear? What is a glue ear? Barker bonnet soda. I haven't heard of a glue ear. Home remedies is the best. I know when my teeth was bothering me and they told me get like clove, that did help for a minute. So it's with fluid. Oh, yeah, that's why I was what? It's congested with fluid and it's called a glue ear. That's the first time I heard it called that. See, you never know. Yep, jelly beans. I never heard of that. All right. We have 43 people watching us. If each and every last one of you, if you can come in and get your daily heartbeat, I appreciate it. Even if you got it yesterday at 12 midnight here in Virginia, this is a new day. The daily heartbeat costs a penny. Costs a penny. If you over here and you haven't did that thumbs up, I appreciate your thumbs up. Yep, all of that helps. It lets people know, let the algorithm know that it's somebody in the room, somebody talking. I'm glad it's people chatting in there because then they know that it's conversations in the room. It even counts. It counts how many times you say something in the chat. It counts everything. It counts absolutely everything. Thank you, Jelly Bean. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It counts everything. It counts how long you'll sit there and watch. It counts how long you tap. It counts how many times you tap. It counts how many times you like the live. It counts how many times you tap. Yeah, that's why how many times you share it out. It counts everything. From Virginia. You from Virginia, Melissa? Foley. Foley is like a popular name. Ooh, oh my goodness. Mm-mm. Okay. How you doing? You in Richmond? You go to school here? I appreciate you. Okay. Well, nice to meet you. I'm glad you came through. I'm glad you came through. I appreciate you. We do a little something different. Okay? Y'all ready? It is 12:55. You know, usually we get off, but we start doing an hour, at least an hour. Oh, you know what I'm going to have tomorrow, though? Well, not tomorrow, later on today. Peanut butter crackers. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do peanut butter crackers. I love peanut butter. I don't have to have jelly, but I love peanut butter. Okay, let me get something juicy. The first question of the night, peanut butter and celery. And you know what? Well, you know, with the prednisone, like my teeth, it's achy. So I can't do a lot of that hard celery. Thank you. Good night, Neat Pete. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so, so, so much. Right? Thank you so much. All right, this is our hour of family feud. Our hour of family feud. Y'all keep on tapping for me. I want to get up to that 100,000 taps. I appreciate it. We at 93. We not too far away. Okay. Name something women can do for hours. And it's 4 things. You got to get the first top 4. Good night, baby. Good night, sweetie pie. Hey, Brandon from Seattle. What you said, talk? Yep, you know talk is number 1, right? And that is not true. Watch TV. Actually, watch TV is number 3. Okay. I'm surprised y'all didn't say something else. What you said, cook? Nope, that's not on the list. We can't cook for hours. Painting hair. Now, hair definitely should be on the list. Gossip. There you go, bless. Clean. Nope. Do nothing. Now, see? Shop. There you go, Nene. So we got talk. We have, and it actually nagging is in there. Talk/nag. Then shop. Then watch TV. But nobody got the last one yet. Nobody got, it's one more. Miss Katrina, why you say sleep? Which is true. Especially because we exhausted working and cleaning and all this stuff y'all said we doing. It's one more. I'm going to make sure nobody put it in there. Nope. 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 I know that's right. Spend money should be in there, right? Hello, love is everything. I love that name. Yeah. Y'all give up? Hair. Bless, who is washing dishes for hours? Y'all got the first 3 easy. Hey, Bobby. Hey, sweetie pie. What? Nope. Nope. Thank you. I try to bring something different. Thanks, Lions Pride. I know we really could stay in the bathtub, a nice hot bath for hours. Who remember Calgon, Can You Take Me Away? Those was the best commercials. And then I thought I was doing something when I got some Genite. Was it Genite? Uh, that's my niece let me know. I wonder if she home. I wish I knew her phone number by heart. Y'all didn't get the last one. I don't know her phone number by heart. What is her phone number? One 804 647 95 96. Hey, you still? Oh, you got it, Katrina. It's Reed. Yeah, I'm on live. You okay? Uh, oh, y'all at home? Oh, you was went down that road. Okay. All right, long as y'all safe. Okay, love you too. Bye bye. Is it okay now, Bless? Katrina got it. It's Reed. We good? EK, EC, we okay? Right? Absolutely, Jelly Bean. Taylor Swift. Okay, we good now? Okay. All right. So that's what it was. The first one was talk and nag. Second was shop. The third was watch TV. And last was read. Name a animal. Name an animal that people use for transportation. Thank you. Bless. You might have to go out and come back in. Is it still frozen? A mule, horse, horse. Yep, horse. One of these animals is a little bit like skeptical. Nene is still frozen. It's not working. A horse. Jelly beans, you can see me? Is it frozen? Okay. Right. So everybody got horse, and it's dope. You'd be surprised at one of these animals. Name an animal that people use for transportation. Y'all ready to give up? EC, is this still move? Jelly Bean, can you hear me? I don't think the other one is working. Thank you. Thank you, Bless. I'm clear. I am. Okay. Y'all ready to give up on that one? It was horse, camel, dog, and elephant. Thank you, Alberta. I'm almost there, right? Oh, goodness. Oh, it's good. 97,000. It took almost like 44 hours to get up to almost 100,000 taps. That's crazy. That's odd. Hmm. And this, and so that's the only thing I'm missing. It says post one short video and anchor. Post one short video and anchor. Complete. 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 End in 24 days. That's a lot. 61.8. 22 hours. Okay. Nene, you still here? The YouTube haven't moved though. Mm-hmm. I think everybody is frozen. Because I see the hearts, but the people are frozen. That's what I was trying to see. That I don't see nobody name. It's not frozen in there. So it's just frozen on my side? Because it's not going up. On my end. Okay. All right. And you see my picture and everything? Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Take the first thing. What is, name something you usually do every night after dinner? Name something you usually do every night after dinner. I'm going to let this one go. Yeah, because this one is not moving. Clean the kitchen. I'm going to let this go. Thank everybody for coming out. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Don't forget to just get up and do it anyways, baby. Do it anyways. I'll see you later. Thank you.